The best way to do that, because it's a big deal when somebody hands over their email address to you, the best way to do that is to give them massive, massive value up front. So videos like this, if you're in lifestyle recipes, if you're in fashion, then give them your best stuff, give them knowledge, give them, give them an aesthetic, give them some trends. If you're in beauty, show them what they should be doing. Highlight the best way. Give value up front. Will it take a bit longer than just trying to scam them of their email address? Yeah, it will. But you know what? I'm not going to teach you anything other than building a business by using great methods, proven methods, and methods that will give your business longevity and help your business to build a legacy. So if time is going that fast, if our lives are going by in the blink of an eye, and there are still things that we feel we would like to achieve or do or be or have, then the best thing that we can do is to get going with it. And the second best thing that we can do is to not waste any time doing the wrong things. So let me introduce myself. My name is Menlove. I'm the founder of the Female Founder Club, the creator of the Female Founder Formula, and the host of this show, the Female Founder Show. So my goal for the Female Founder Club and for the Female Founder Show and everything that goes along with the Female Founder Club is to give the female entrepreneur confidence and clarity when it comes to building their business. So the new year is just the perfect time to kind of start something new. Whether or not you're starting a new business, I don't know. But if something wasn't working last year, then the new year is the perfect time to take a look at that, figure out what was going wrong and do something differently. So someone said to me, what's your New Year's resolution? And I said, well, it's to do less of what didn't work and more of what did. It's just that simple. And for me anyway, in my business, I know what didn't work last year. I know what did. And so that's the knowledge that I want to pass on to you so that you can perhaps use that in your business, because a lot of the things that I did wrong or did right, they're universal. So they can be easily used in your business. So I'm going to start a little mini series with what works, what doesn't, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, so that hopefully you can start 2019 on a really strong note. Now, the caveat that I've given myself for these little mini episodes that I'm going to be publishing that it's twofold. The first is that you know that when you start to implement them or take action on them, you know that they've been tested, it's been proven, and that you're not alone, because I will have gone through this process. And the second promise that I've made myself with regards to these little hints and tips is that each one is actionable and that it adds massive value. What I don't want to happen is for you to spend your precious time watching these videos and not be able to action what I talk about, or not be able to get any value from them, because that's just time wasted. And if we know or think that 2018 went quickly, 2019 isn't going to slow down anytime soon. So it's really important that we do the right things at the right time, and that each thing that we do, because we're so busy, adds value to our businesses. And I really, really hope that you will listen to them, but most of all, I hope that you take action on them. And I'm going to try and make them as valuable as possible and not hold anything back. With that said, let's crack on with this series. If there's one thing I've noticed that female entrepreneurs need, it's either the confidence to go ahead and just do it, or it's the clarity to know what to do and when to do it. So that's the purpose of this show. That's what I hope you will get. So today we're going to talk about something really, 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 really important, and it's something that I don't see enough of you doing. So I would urge you, I would beg you in 2019 to focus on, not solely, but definitely as a matter of importance, and I would dare to say as a matter of urgency, I would beg you to focus on building your email list. Why? Why would I beg you to do that? Well, for so long, so many of us have been focused on building our social profiles, but you are building on land that is not yours. If you're building on Facebook, you are building on Mark Zuckerberg's property. If you are building on Instagram, you are building on Mark Zuckerberg's property. If you are building on Pinterest or YouTube, any other platform, any other thing, LinkedIn, it doesn't matter. You are building your business on somebody else's land. You may have heard of something called the Google slap. Now, this happened a few years ago. What some very savvy internet marketers discovered was that they could work the system slightly, and so they were getting some clicks and traffic and therefore customers and sales for pence. It made an awful lot of people very, very, very wealthy. They were the first at the gate. I mean, that's fair enough. They worked something out, they used it to their advantage. Why not? I mean, if the product that they were selling added value and it was amazing, then good for them. Then Google came along and overnight changed the algorithm, and businesses were wiped off the face of the earth. Now, if you had saved that money, you'd have been able to plough that money back into another business and start again. But a lot of people didn't, a lot of people went under, and a lot of people's lives were changed, and not for the better. That's why it's called the Google slap. It's happening, or it has happened to a certain extent with Facebook. So prices have risen, it's not as easy, customers are much more savvy, marketers are having to find new ways to sell their products. Now, Facebook have always said that they want to focus on building a community, or they want Facebook to be a platform where a community is built. Look, Facebook are a public company. They want their shareholders to be happy. They want to make huge amounts of money. They want to make as much money as they can. That's their number one goal. Their secondary goal is to create a business that apparently encourages community. So if you know that and you're fine with that, then that's what you need to do on Facebook. Build a community. That's what you need to do on Instagram, build a community. I've got another episode that I'm going to go into one of the big changes, especially for personal brands in 2019. But even if you are playing along with all of the rules that Facebook set out, the fact is that you are still building on somebody else's land. So what you have to do is you have to be able to get somebody's email address. You cannot get it in an underhand way. Absolutely not. Certainly not in the EU or in the UK. You have to get it in a way that the person knows that you've got it. So don't go out and buy email lists. Just don't do it. The best way to do that, because it's a big deal when somebody hands over their email address to you, the best way to do that is to give them massive value up front. So videos like this, if you're in lifestyle recipes, if you're in fashion, then give them your best stuff, give them knowledge, give them, give them an aesthetic, give them some trends. If you're in beauty, show them what they should be doing. Highlight the best practice. Give value up front. Will it take a bit longer than just trying to scam them of their email address? Yeah, it will. But you know what? I'm not going to teach you anything other than building a business by using great methods, proven methods, and methods that will give your business longevity and help your business to build a legacy. So add value up front. When somebody gives you their email address, reward them or thank them or show gratitude by sending them something. Send them something free. Go onto Canva, get a Canva account and create a PDF, a short one, about 3 to 5 pages long, that adds even more value in your topic or niche, so that the moment they sign up for your email list, they will then get a gift from you. Pack it with value. pack it with your best stuff. You cannot, if you are going to run out of content and you're worried about giving your best stuff away, you shouldn't be online. Content is always there. You just have to think about it. You have to be imaginative. You have to be creative. It will take time. It will be hard work. And then the third point is, so add value up front, add value when they sign up. And then the third point is stay in touch with them. It's a conversation, okay? It's you to them. It's not you to many. You could have 100,000 people on your email list, but it is still you having a conversation with one person. Okay, here endeth the lesson. Please, please get people's email addresses. I will dive deeper into how you can collect those email addresses in another episode. And I also cover, literally, there's an entire section in the Female Founder Formula about building your list, what to do with it, how to grow it, and how to get a good ROI on it. So that's it for today. This was a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but not to worry. It's a really, really important topic. I'll leave it there. I'll see you again soon. Yes, so write that on your list, stick it on your machine or your computer or your laptop. Build your email list.